Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of my complete movie collection videos. This is going to be part 2 of 3 complete or total videos in this series showing off my entire collection. I already posted part 1 in last week's video where I went over the top 2 shelves and everything up there on the top. If you happen to miss that one, I'll leave a link down below and put a card up here so you can check that one out as well. This is going to be part 2, which is going to be kind of basically the mid half of the stuff, most of the end of my regular movies in alphabetical order, and then part 3 is going to be all of my boutique labels, which I have all down there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, starting with the third shelf here. Sorry about the giant rug. I gotta still get rid of it. I've got iRobots, I, Tonya, Ideal Home. These are the 4K Steelbooks Indiana Jones ones. So I've got Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I just don't have the most recent one, mainly because you can see these all basically are the same, look. So I'm hoping they do the last one like that, but we'll see. Then I've got 10th Anniversary Inglourious Bastards, Inherent Vice, Inside Man, In the Heights, In the Line of Fire, Invincible, Ironclad, The Iron Claw. It's the 4K of It Chapter 2. Still don't have the first one. 4K Steelbook of It's a Wonderful Life, J. Edgar, The Jackal, the 4K of Jack Ryan Shadow Recruits, the 4K of Jaws with the lenticular cover there. You can kind of see it. The Jay and Silent Bob reboots. Then we have Jingle All the Way. The Joneses. Judas and the Black Messiah. The 4K Steelbook of Jumanji. This is the 90s version with Robin Williams. Jury Duty. Just Mercy. Haven't opened this one up yet. This is the Karate Kid 4K collection. It's got the first 3 Karate Kids in it. Obviously, I've got the French-Canadian edition. All right, so now we've got Killer Movie, The King of Staten Island, 4K of King Richard, The King's Speech, 4K of Kiss the Girls, A Knight's Tale, 4K of Knives Out, it's the 4K Digibook of Labyrinth, which I still haven't watched. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life, which I believe is the second one. Got Larry Gay, Renegade Male Flight Attendant. That was a dollar store pickup that I still haven't watched. Last Action Hero, The Last Blockbuster, The Last Castle, The Last Exorcism Part 2, Last Holiday, the 4K of A League of Their Own. Love that movie, one of my favorite sports movies. The Legend of Bagger Vance. It's the Lethal Weapon 4-film collection. Still no 4K on any of these, kind of weird. Let's Be Cops. The Lighthouse. Lincoln. Lions for Lambs. Little Shop of Horrors. The Little Things. Lone Survivor, the Lord of the Rings 3-film collection, Jack Ketchum's The Lost, the 4K of The Lost Boys, Lovebirds, Love the Coopers, it's the 4K Mad Max anthology sets, which has all of them except for the most recent, the Furiosa one, I think. The 4K Steelbook of Major League, Major Payne. Oop, got stuck. 4K of the Maltese Falcon. The Married Life, The Mauritanian, Maximum Impact, it's the the Maze Runner trilogy, 4K of Mean Girls, and Me Before You. All right, and we have Meet the Fockers, the Men in Black 20th Anniversary 4K trilogy, and then Men in Black International 4K, Midway 4K, A Million Ways to Die in the West, Minari, Chuck Norris Missing in Action 1 and 2, double feature there. It's the 4K Mission Impossible 6 movie collection. The Mist, Monster House 3D. That's the 4K of Morbius with the lenticular cover there. Got Mother Krampus, Motherless Brooklyn, Mr. Brooks, Mrs. Doubtfire, Muck was a horror pack exclusive, The Mule, 4K Mummy Ultimate Trilogy, 4K of The Muppets Take Manhattan. We've got Murder on the Orient Express. Got My Cousin Vinny. Double feature of My Girl and My Girl 2. Mystic Pizza. National Lampoon's Vacation. Necessary Roughness. Neighbors. And Neighbors Part 2. You didn't realize how out of shape your shoulders are before you start doing this. Got a double feature of The Net and The Net 2.0. New Kids. The Never-Ending Story. The Never-Ending Story 2. It's a Nicolas Cage triple feature. It's got Trespass, Bad Lieutenant, and Stolen. The Night Before. This is the Night at the Museum 3 movie collection. Night in the Woods. The A Nightmare on Elm Street collection with all 7 movies. No Hard Feelings. Nomadland. Nonstop. Nothing in Common. November Man. Now You See Me. Nuclear. The Nun. And The Nutcracker, The Untold Story. Just ran into my chair behind me. This is the Oceans Trilogy Blu-ray. October Sky. Office Space. Old School. Olympus Has Fallen. London Has Fallen. Oppenheimer on 4K, which I still have not watched. I really need to watch that. Outbreak. Out for Justice. Overboard, the original. Over the Top. Pain and Gain. Parker. Passenger 57. The 4K of Patriot Games. Patriots Day. The 4K Peanuts Holiday Collection. We got Pearl Harbor. The Phantasm Collection. Phone Booth. Pinocchio. And the Pirates of Somalia. So that does it for that row. Moving all the way down to the next row we've got. All right, starting with the next row. This is the 4K of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. 4K trilogy of Planet of the Apes. The 4K of the Polar Express. You can see that's the Police Academy Completes Collection. We got the 4K of Poltergeist. Poltergeist 2. Poseidon. The Postcard Killings. 4K of The Prestige. Pretty Woman. Prometheus. The Psycho 4 film collection. Psycho Gorman. 4K of Pulp Fiction. Purple Rain. It's the 4K Steelbook of A Quiet Place Part 2. Rampage. Ransom. I got The Reader. Alright, we got the 4K of Rebel Without a Cause. Red and Red 2. Red Dawn, that's the remake. Red Rage. Red Riding Hood. Reindeer Games. Rent-A-Pal. The 4K of Reservoir Dogs. That's another one I've been meaning to watch, and I still have not watched it yet. Never seen the movie, ever. Resident Evil Degeneration. Resistance. Revenge of the Nerds. Richard Jewell. Richard Pryor Omits the Logic. Man, shoulder's really killing me. Risky Business. Roadhouse. Robin Hood. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the RoboCop trilogy on Blu-ray. I do have the 4K. It's in the boutique section. And the remake RoboCop, The Rock, Rock of Ages. It's the Rocky Heavyweight Collection. That's the Blu-ray ones. And then there's Rocky Knockout Collection, the 4K. That's the... They've had two different ones that came out. That first one is the one that didn't have Rocky 5 in it, or the movie Rocky on 4K. So that's why I still have the Heavyweight Collection. And then we've got Romancing the Stone. All right, then we've got 4K Steelbook of Rudy. Run All Night. Running with the Devil. The Rush Hour Trilogy. Sabotage. The Saints. Salem's Lot. The Sandlot. It says Panic, but it's Satanic Panic. They just got that from Walmart, so they put the cover on there so it doesn't say Satanic on it. But it is Satanic Panic. Saving Silverman. Saw 8 Film Collection. The 4K of Scarface. The 4K collection of Schindler's List. That's like the Universal. I don't know what they call it, like Universal. They've only got like a few of them. It was a special edition thing from Universal. I can't remember the name offhand, but do have Schindler's List. The only one I have. Scream 3 movie collection. And then Scream 4K Steelbook. Scream 2 4K Steelbook. Scream 3 4K Steelbook. And then Scream 4. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Serendipity. 7, and a double feature of Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. All right, we've got She's Out of My League, She's the Man, Shock and Awe, Short Circuit 2, Shrek the Ultimate Collection. It's got 6 movies, 10 shorts, and 5 TV episodes, it says. The Siege, The Signal, Signs, A Simple Favor, double feature of Sister Act and Sister Act 2, Skin Deep, the Skulls Trilogy, the 4K of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, or just actually I think it's just Sleepy Hollow, Sling Blade, Smokey and the Bandit 3 movie collection, it's the 4K Steelbook of Snake Eyes, a IMAX 4K Space Station. I think it's just a documentary. Never actually watched that one. I got Speed, Spy, double feature of Spy Game and State of Play. This is a Blu-ray Steelbook, I think my only one, of Stargate, 4K of A Star is Born, Star Trek, the 50th Anniversary Original Motion Picture Collection. All right, then I got the 4Ks of them. We got Star Trek the Motion Picture, Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan, The Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, Final Frontier, and The Undiscovered Country. Those are all the 4K of the original series movies. This is the 50th Anniversary Star Trek Next Generation collection, and then 4Ks of those. So we got Generations, First Contact, Insurrection, and Nemesis. 4K of Rogue One, And the 4K of Solo. I used to have the Star Wars ones, but I do not have those anymore. I need to get that back. Was hoping to get the Skywalker Collection big one, but just way too expensive. We got Straight Time, 4K of Suicide Squad, Sully, 4K of The Sum of All Fears, Superbad, Sweet Home Alabama, The Taking of Pelham 123, Taking Woodstock, 4K Steelbook of Taxi Driver, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and 3. That's the basically the 90s version. Sorry if you hear that noise. I'm sitting in my chair as I do this, so I'm gonna finish out this last row right here. Got Ted 1 and 2. These are kind of stuck in there pretty good. Got Terminal, the Terminator 4K, Terminator 2 4K, everybody's favorite 4K. Triple feature of Terminator 3, Erasers, and Collateral Damage, Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis. The only one I don't have is Dark Fate, because I really can't stand that movie. Terms of Endearment, Thelma and Louise, the 4K of The Thing, This Is the End, This Is 40, 4K of Thor, Love and Thunder, Those Who Wish Me Dead, Timeline, The Time Machine, that is the original one, not the Guy Pearce one. I think it was from the 90s. Titanic, that's the Blu-ray edition, and then I got Titanic, the 4K edition. Tomb Raider 1 and 2. Tombstone, the 4K of Top Gun, and 4K of Top Gun Maverick. 4K Total Recall, Toy Soldiers, and the 4K of Trading Places. So that is it for that shelf. I've got these bottom shelves down here. These last, 3 shelves. I'm just going to do all of the 3 shelves kind of together in part 3. So that was it for part 2. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below of part 2 of this. Make sure you check out part 1. And like I said, I'll be doing part 3 probably in a week after I post this one, so make sure you watch out for that one. If you are new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Post movie-related videos on collection updates, 4K reviews, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in physical media and movies in general, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.